Today I'm going to show you how to replace the battery on a 2016 Audi A3 Etron. Got the battery from Sam's Club for $146. So this one's an AGM. What came with the car was a lead acid battery, size H5. So it's getting some low voltage codes stored on the car, and one day it just stopped. It wouldn't start. So to open, the battery's located in the trunk under this black box here. So you have to go in through the rear door, unlock the rear door, and then the emergency trunk release is right here. Just pop it open like that and stick your finger in there and just lift it up, and that will unlatch the trunk. And once you get this cover back on, like so, what you want to do is remove these 10mm nuts. There's one here and another one down there. Use an extension. This will lift up, and remove this one back here to 10mm nut. So it should lift up in two pieces like so. Got this, and then you have these 10mm nuts again, and I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Cover lifts up, and you'll have a battery in here. Mine's already taken out. Remove the battery, or loosen the battery cables, starting with the negative, and I believe they're also 10mm. You got the positive one on this side here, and then when you have the battery, you got a 13mm bolt right here with the bracket to hold down the battery. So you want to use an extension, and this will just come out like that. And then you got space for the battery. I'm gonna put in the new battery. So the battery I bought, Duracell Platinum AGM, size H5 or BCI Group 47. It's got a 3-year free replacement. I bought it August of 2020, and looks like per Sam's, this was manufactured September 2019, so pretty much a year old sitting. It's the newest one I could get. I know the dealer was $120 for a lead acid battery. AutoZone wanted $200 for the same thing for this. Manufactured by East Penn. I know some people like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a plug right here on this end, because that's what came with the lead acid battery, to have it so that it vents out on the negative side. And the car didn't come with a hose, which is what I'm used to with battery vents, so I'm just gonna leave it how it was. Cold cranking amps 600, reserve capacity 100, or 60 amp hours. Interesting that they give the charging standards. On the other side of the battery, you'll need this QR code or the serial number to plug into VCDS to tell the car that you have a new battery, so it changes the charging profile and takes advantage of a new battery capacity. And also, because this is AGM, we can change the charging profile to charge differently for AGM, since I believe they need higher voltage. So I found it easiest if you put the clamp in standing upright, slide the battery in, and then tilt the clamp down in its original position and go ahead and tighten it up. So to get the ones down there and here, since they're pretty deep and my socket it's not magnetic, I just used some needle nose pliers and placed it in there, kind of turned it a bit to get the thread started, and then you can use your extension ratchet to tighten them up. Okay, so I opened up VCDS. We're gonna go select control module.
From the Republic Market. This is News Talk.
And then we're gonna go to CAN Gateway.
And iHeartRadio station.
President Trump is telling
Adaptation. And then you're going to scroll down until it says battery, which was right here. So if your battery capacity changed, so mine was still 60 amps hours, so left that the same. I did change to, it was under wet, I did change it to gel. You click do it, save. And then battery manufacturer, mine was made by VRLA. So I typed in VRL, and that QR code looking thing that I showed you, the serial number was the bottom row. So that was the serial number. You click do it, save. And that's how you reprogram the car to tell you that it has a new, or to tell it has a new battery. So these are the fault codes that I have because of the low battery voltage, or because the battery is disconnected. So what you do is you just go for a drive. So I got tire pressure monitor, presense, and they'll hold in ESC. So I'm going to go for a drive. It shouldn't take very long. Just essentially it wants to see the wheel rotation, if I remember correctly, and whatever other sensors. Okay, so just a quick 1 minute, maybe 2 minute drive around the block to reset all the lights that were on. This car has 64,000 miles on it. Original battery. So let's see, we bought this in August 2016, so about 4 years. I believe the battery said it was manufactured April of 2016, so 4.5 years essentially. Usually out here in the desert with the high heat, we get about 2 to 3 years for battery life, so above average, I would say. So we'll see how long this AGM lasts. Pretty good car overall.